Hello everybody, it's Trucker Mike. Today I'm going to be upgrading my 2012 MacBook Pro. Going to be adding a second hard drive to it, and I've already added one Samsung 1TB 860 EVO solid state drive to it. Now I'm going to add a second identical solid state drive, 1TB, to it by taking the optical drive out and installing a hard drive caddy in its place. I'm also going to be upgrading the RAM from 8 GB to 16 GB of RAM to boost it for performance. I also got a new battery I'm going to install. So let's get right to it. Alright everybody, this is the components that I am going to use to upgrade my 2012 MacBook Pro. Over here, got a 1TB Samsung 860 EVO 1TB solid state drive. Now, I already got one. I got the same solid state drive already inside the MacBook. I'm going to put a second one in there. And that's where this comes into play. I'm going to take out the optical drive and replace it with this and put that hard drive in there. I'm also going to upgrade from 8 GB of RAM to 16 GB of RAM. And I have 16 GB of Corsair Vengeance RAM. And then I'm also putting a new battery in it. Now the tools you're going to need to be able to do this, so you're going to need a 000 Phillips head. And then you're going to need a Torx 6 bit. These three, now what I do, I know these two screws are going to be long. I'm not sure if that one on this one's long or if this one right here to the right is long, but there's three of them that have longer screws than the rest of them. So I have a mouse pad right here that I'm going to put the screws in exactly the order and the locations going around so I know where they go. That should be all the screws. And then plate just lifts right off. now, as you can tell, or as you can see, I've already got this one Samsung drive in there, solid state drive, 1 terabyte, 860 EVO. And I'm going to put another one in. I'm taking this optical drive out, and I'm going to replace it with this. And that's where the second hard drive plugs into. First things first is we are going to unplug the battery connector. Just like that. Alright, I got the screws off. I didn't have the right tools for the job, so I had to use a pair of needle nose pliers, which I wouldn't recommend doing. So, I'll show you. There's 3 screws. There's one right here, one right there, and one right there. So once you take those screws out, there's a tab right here. The battery comes right on out. So I'll put that aside. The tab on the battery broke, so I was making sure I get all that stuff out of there. But we're not going to worry about putting the new battery in just yet. Alright. Here's a RAM that I'm going to upgrade. I'll go ahead and do the RAM. And what you do is you spread these things apart just like that, and they pop out. And you just pull them out. So tight in there, the bottom ones don't want to come out that easy. It's okay. And there's the second one. Now I'm going to be upgrading it to 16 gigabytes, but I'm putting some Corsair Vengeance RAM in it. Eight gigabyte stick. So you just put down at the angle, you match it up. Just like that. And you push it down. Just like that. I had to take this cable off right here to be able to get the battery off. Alright, so what we got to do now is take this cable off, pop that cable off, and that's it. Well, they say to take that one off, but I'm going to try to take it off without doing that. Hopefully. There's a screw here and a screw there. Supposedly, this was just slide out. If I can get a hold of it. Must be another screw. Okay, I figured it out now. There's a T6 screw right there, and there's one also right here. So you have to take this. There's two screws that hold this. You got to take screw that, there, and right there. There's two of those screws. Now, I left this wire connected. You can work around that. All you have to do is move this out of the way. Just be careful, because there's a screw right there. Just like so. And now, this should come right out. Just like that. Because we actually got to do some preparation. We got to prepare this caddy to accept the new solid state drive, and two, to be able to work. So it's going to go in. So it's going to go in just like that. Alright. So it's going to go in just like that. Okay. Just like that. So what we're going to do, we got to take this connector off, and we got to take this bracket off. The connector just comes off real easy. Then we're going to put it on the caddy, push it in just like so. Okay. And then we gotta take this little bracket off. And we got that one in. So that's done. Now we're going to put the hard drive in. Make sure it lines up. And then push it in there. Just like so. And on this caddy, it's got little screws on all four ends, and what you do is you screw those down, and it's gonna lock the hard drive in place. So and it's they take a regular Phillips 000 Phillips head. So that's that. So now it's time to install it back the way it came in. Or came out, I should say. Just that easy. Now, we can put the battery in. I apologize, I forgot to do the ending of my upgrade. Anyways, it was very simple. I mean, it's a little bit. It wasn't very time consuming. It's just, you know, just like if you've ever worked on the inside of a laptop before, there's small screws, a lot of them, and it's just a matter of taking them out and being careful what you're doing and be safe doing it, because a lot of the parts in there are very delicate. So anyways, got her upgraded. She's running good. I was going to set it up in a RAID, and I still may do that, except when I tried setting it up in a RAID, it said some of the features I would lose, like the recovery mode. And I'm still trying to figure out this time machine backup, trying to get it to work. Because if I set it up in a RAID 0, which is a stripe RAID, it would totally boost the performance even more. So until I can figure out and get these backups to work properly, I'll set up in a RAID at that point. She boots up real quick. She boots up in 12 seconds from the time I push the button till I can, you know, my desktop. So, and everything is much faster now that I got 16 gigabytes of RAM. And but yeah, anyways, I'm real happy with it. I'm real pleased. Yeah. Sorry about the quality. I did it at my house. My son was sleeping on the couch, so I had to be quiet and everything. So you know, the video production is nowhere near as good as, you know, some of these other YouTubers who do how-to videos and everything. But you know, my philosophy is, I mean, this is real world. This is, you know, this is how it is, you know. So anyway, I hope you like this video. I hope it helps. If you do like this video, please hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. And I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.